Hello friends and welcome to another episode of the Figure Central. Today we're going to be looking at an older figure. This has been, I think this was released about 2 years ago, 3 years maybe at the most. I missed out on it and I managed to track one down that was in great shape. This is made by Animester. This character's name is Lucia, Crimson Abyss. So let's get to it. By the way, guys, if this is your first time checking out my video and you like what you see, please consider liking, commenting, or sharing. Or even better, if you can consider a small donation in the form of subscription. I would really appreciate it. It would help my channel out. All right, so the box is not as pretty or cool as all the other Animester figures. It's just cardboard and transparent plastic there to see the figure, but even the cardboard, they did try to make it a little bit cool, so it has like matte and gloss. It's not too bad. Let's see here. Let's see, is there tape on this? Yes, there's tape. So this is the base for it, and here is where the sword goes, the sheath. So I'm gonna put this over here, this here, and I'm gonna closer look at the faces. This does not have the moving eyes. So Animester has come a long way looking at this older figure in comparison to their new stuff that I reviewed recently. You see a big difference for sure. This is silicone. This is plastic, and then this is cloth here. Cloth, plastic. Here. Articulation. So only this is full silicone and the thigh here. But once it gets here, this is just plastic and they just kind of paint it here. Skin tone is just regular plastic. So that's interesting. But yeah, this is all silicone. This is silicone here. And even the joints are very different than the newer ones. It's still a really cool design, I love it. Let's see how can it stand on its own? It's always the question. There it is. All right, well, let's look at the accessories. So here's the extra hair. One sword and two swords. This goes on the back, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so that would go. Let's grab the hands. All right, so here are the hands. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And these are the extra faces. Now let's see how easy we can do a swap. So let's start with a hand. Came right off. Pop right in. There was no need for me to use a heat gun. Let's look at the hair. It came right off. And let's take off the face. And it came right off, no issues. Cool. There is no, like, as far as the movement goes, it's okay. So that comes out really easily. But here is the movement. Yeah, so the only movement happens here. There's nothing in the hips at all, as far as the torso goes. Let me secure this better because it has fallen off twice already. Make sure that it's nice and tight in there. Okay. far as the arms go. Okay, so this does have a metal. I can feel it from the movement. Metal endoskeleton on the, at least here in the shoulders and the elbows. Interesting. Yeah, because you can see some of the, I can feel some of the limitations of that movement. Interesting to notice here, like this side stays there, this side does not, it really comes down. And there goes the face again. So this does not seem to be a very tight fit. It's not very snug in comparison to all the other newer ones. The newer ones is really hard to have the face come off in the hair. So it's like on these they went a little overboard on how loose they are. And yeah, I don't understand why this does not stay up. And I mean, you definitely see how much better the newer ones are, the technology. Even me getting it to stand, like I can feel that the joints on the legs here, on the ankles, they are not as strong. Like they can easily kind of become loose, and that's why it takes a little bit longer to kind of get it to stand up straight. This thing here, okay, and then once you attach it, then you attach this to it. Interesting. Well, here's a little fun fact. I just, after I got done shooting the video, I got curious, and apparently the head can be swapped out. So you can use the newer Animester figures and swap out the head. So I removed the original head, which is this one right here, and I put the one from Barbara Red, and it fits perfectly. So that's kind of cool. So there you go. Just something, side note on that. If you decide to pick this one up, know that you can swap heads on it. So okay, well, what are my final thoughts on this? Well, I think that it's still a cool design. That's the reason why I picked this up. But it is definitely dated. The newer ones that have come out from Animester are definitely a step up. They're better figures, better put together. This is definitely, you can see where they were learning how to make a solid figure, and the stuff that we're getting now, it's so much better. But if it's, you know, you don't want to deal with some of the shortcomings, like I mentioned, the joints are not very strong, face seems to fall off very easily, this may not be a figure for you. But I'm curious to see what you think. Let me know in the comments below. Again, thank you so much, guys, for checking out this video of the Figure Central. Oh yeah, and this is Christmas week, so Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Happy holidays, and a Happy New Year. hope to see you all on my next one. Take care and bye-bye.